Have you ever wondered about the science behind light balls, those mesmerizing spheres of light that seem to defy logic? These are not your everyday orbs of luminescence, but rather, they are enigmatic phenomena that have captivated both the scientific community and the public's imagination for centuries. Known as light balls, these radiant spheres appear as bright, often pulsating orbs that seem to transition through a spectrum of colors. The concept of light balls is not a new one. In fact, they've been woven into the fabric of our folklore and mythology for generations. From the ethereal will-o'-the-wisps of English folklore to the mysterious floating orbs seen in modern-day paranormal investigations, light balls have sparked intrigue and fascination for as long as stories have been told. Despite their prevalence in our collective imagination, light balls remain one of the great mysteries of modern science. They have an uncanny ability to appear and disappear at will, often moving in ways that seem to defy the laws of physics. This has led to a myriad of theories about their origins and nature, from the supernatural to the scientific. Yet no definitive explanation has been agreed upon, making the enigma of light balls an ongoing subject of research and debate within the scientific community. But what if I told you that these spheres of light are more than just figments of our imagination? That they are tangible phenomena that can be studied, measured, and possibly even understood? In recent years, advancements in technology and scientific understanding have allowed us to take a closer look at these fascinating orbs, offering tantalizing clues about their true nature. So are you ready to explore the unknown? To tread where science and mystery intertwine? To unravel the enigma of light balls? If so, then buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the heart of one of the most fascinating mysteries of our time. Join us as we delve into the science behind these fascinating phenomena. Light balls, as ethereal as they might seem, have a scientific basis. These radiant spheres of light are not mere figments of our imagination, but have their roots firmly planted in the realm of science. They are a form of plasma, the fourth state of matter. You may recall from your school days that the other three states are solid, liquid, and gas. Plasma is often overlooked, yet it's the most abundant form of matter in the universe, making up stars and filling the vast spaces between them. Plasma is essentially gas that has been supercharged with energy. When you apply energy to a gas, you provide its atoms with so much excitement that the electrons can't stay put. They start zipping around, leaving behind positively charged ions. This process is called ionization, and it's what gives plasma its unique properties. Now, how does this lead to the birth of a light ball? Well, when a gas becomes ionized, it doesn't just sit there, it glows. The energy that you added to the gas gets re-emitted as light. This is due to the excited electrons. As they calm down and rejoin their ions, they release energy in the form of light. And if this ionization happens in the right conditions, the light can take on a spherical shape. This might be due to a magnetic field, or maybe the ionized gas is contained in some way. Scientists are still trying to figure out all the details, but one thing is certain: this isn't some magical phenomenon. It's science. It's plasma. It's the excited dance of electrons and ions. It's the glow of energy being released. So the birth of a light ball can be traced back to a rather mundane process of ionization. But just because it's mundane doesn't make it any less fascinating. After all, isn't it incredible to think that such a simple process can lead to something as mesmerizing as a ball of light? What makes light balls unique are their distinct characteristics. Now, imagine a small orb of light capable of passing through solid objects without causing any damage. It's as if they exist in a completely different plane of reality, unbound by the physical laws that govern our world. This ability to interact with matter yet remain undamaged is one of the most intriguing characteristics of light balls. But that's not all. These glowing orbs are known for their intense brightness. Despite their size, which can range from a few centimeters to several meters in diameter, they produce a light so bright it can illuminate an entire room. Yet they don't emit heat like a traditional light source would. This is another peculiarity that sets them apart. Furthermore, light balls don't just randomly float around. They often exhibit a controlled mode of movement. Some have been observed to hover in one spot, while others move in a deliberate path, as if being controlled or guided. This tendency to hover or move in a controlled manner further adds to the enigma of these orbs. One might wonder, why don't they just drift aimlessly like a balloon filled with helium? Or why don't they fall to the ground like a rock? The answer to these questions lies in the very nature of light balls. They seem to be guided by a set of rules that are yet to be fully understood by science. In some instances, light balls have been seen to react to their surroundings, changing their path when an obstacle is placed in their way, or even responding to human presence. This suggests that they may have some form of awareness or intelligence, adding yet another layer to their mystery. So we have these curious orbs of light that can pass through solid objects, emit intense light without heat, move in a controlled manner, and possibly even respond to their surroundings. These unusual characteristics contribute to the mystery surrounding light balls. The scientific community has proposed several theories to explain light balls. Let's delve into some of the most prominent ones, shedding light on these fascinating luminescent phenomena. Firstly, there's the theory of ball lightning. This phenomenon is often described as a glowing, floating entity, usually the size of a grapefruit, but can vary. It's reported to occur during thunderstorms, but unlike a bolt of lightning, it lingers. Scientists believe that it could be the result of a complex process where lightning strikes the ground, vaporizing silica in soil and rocks, and creating a floating orb of light. Quite a spectacle, isn't it? Next up, we have the explanation known as St. Elmo's fire. Now, this isn't your typical fire. St. Elmo's fire is a weather phenomenon involving a bright blue or violet glow, appearing like fire in some circumstances due to atmospheric electricity. The glow is the visible result of a strong electric field in the air, usually during a thunderstorm. It's named after Saint Erasmus of Formia, the patron saint of sailors, who often witness this phenomenon at sea. Finally, let's consider the plasma vortex theory. This theory suggests that during a storm, electrical discharges could create a vortex or spinning column of air. This vortex can then get filled with plasma, a state of matter composed of free electrons and ions. The result? A swirling, glowing ball of light that we perceive as a light ball. These theories, while intriguing, are just the tip of the iceberg. The study of light balls is a field rife with speculation and mystery, with researchers constantly seeking to understand and explain these elusive phenomena. And despite all these theories, the light balls remain an enigma, a curious intersection of science and the unexplained. While these theories provide some answers, the puzzle of light balls is far from solved. Despite the enigma surrounding light balls, modern science is gradually unraveling their mysteries. This might seem like a statement straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's not. It's the reality of the world we live in today, where the mysterious phenomena of light balls are being studied and understood in ways we never thought possible. The journey to uncovering these mysteries has been fraught with challenges, but the scientific community is not one to shy away from a challenge. Researchers around the globe have been conducting laboratory experiments to recreate light balls, delving into the heart of their formation and existence. These experiments, while complex, have been crucial in our pursuit of understanding. They've allowed us to observe and study light balls in a controlled environment, bringing us one step closer to comprehending their nature. But the laboratory is not the only place where this research is happening. The advent of advanced technology has opened up new avenues for exploration. Scientists are applying these technologies to study the properties of light balls, to understand what they're made of, how they behave, and why they exist. From high-speed cameras capturing their ephemeral existence to sophisticated software analyzing their intricate patterns, technology has become an indispensable tool in this scientific quest. This ongoing research into light balls is not just about solving a scientific puzzle. It's about expanding our knowledge, pushing the boundaries of what we know, and opening up new possibilities for the future. Every discovery, every piece of new information brings us closer to understanding not just light balls, but the universe they inhabit. As our understanding of light balls expands, they become less of a mystery and more of a fascinating testament to the wonders of science. Yes, there is still much to learn, and yes, there will always be new questions to ask. But remember, every question is an opportunity for discovery. Every mystery, a chance to learn. So the next time you see a light ball, marvel at the science behind it, and remember there's a world of science waiting to be discovered within that tiny sphere of light.